In 1997, the Chinese government enforced new internet regulations that restricted their population's ability to speak out against the government. As a member of the United Nations, China must abide by the laws and regulations laid out by the United Nations. The internet is used by 2 billion people all around the world. As of 2012, only 42 out of every 100 Chinese people use the internet. This is a small amount since all the other major countries have numbers in the 80s. China is restricting freedom of speech by blocking their citizens' internet. The internet is a huge outlet that people use to get news across and to speak freely in what they believe in. People have blogs and they post videos. It is a way to share a part of their lives and their thoughts. Chinese citizens' rights are being abused when they can't use the internet and are constantly being controlled by secret internet police. The Great Firewall is a boundary that limits the ability of the Chinese citizens to reach social media in outside countries. This plan was started in the late 1990s. The hope was that the Chinese wouldn't be able to develop ideas from the outside world that went against the government of China. Later in 1998, the Ministry of Public Security established a plan called the Golden Shield. This plan allowed the government to supervise searches and posts that the people of China made. The secret internet police watch over all the blogs and all the different things that Chinese citizens look up or the sites they try to go onto. They have been known to arrest people who write their views on the Chinese government on their blogs. The Chinese secret police censors and deletes any posts that seem to threaten or offend the country or government. Website owners are now helping the secret police by filtering and monitoring what people say on their site. These owners want to be on the right side of the law and don't want to upset any government official. China has gone so far to the point that they have blocked major social network sites where people can share information freely. The major websites such as Facebook and Twitter are blocked. China made their own combination of the both called Sina Weibo, which is filtered. By filtering and restricting certain websites, the government is trying to make sure people's harsh views on the Chinese government won't spread and show the rest of the world about all the abuses that are going on. Filtering and monitoring websites is a clear violation of the UN Declaration of Human Rights. The UN states in Article 19 of the Declaration of Human Rights is that everyone has a right to freedom of opinion and expression. This right includes freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers. What the Chinese secret police are doing is a clear violation of the DHR because they are deleting their people's ideas about the government and the country. Not only are the people of China not allowed to voice their opinions, but they will be punished for doing it as well. Article 9 states that people cannot be arrested for arbitrary reasons. The government is clearly violating their rights because they are arresting their citizens just because their citizens don't like their laws. With China being part of the UN, China is violating their law that they have signed. They are not honoring the agreement that they had made. Dr. Peng Changcheng of China was on the drafting committee where they made the Declaration of Human Rights. By being on the committee, Dr. Chang had the ability to change the DHR and a choice of whether or not he wanted China to be part of the declaration. Since he did make the choice to sign it, he and the rest of China have to obey this document. The government has no right to limit and control their people's freedom of speech.